Welcome to my channel. Let's see what your tarot is for today. Okay, so the Fool. Okay, so new beginning, huge growth. All right, something's really supporting you. That's sort of a badass. I'm going to put these back because I think these sort of came from the other reading. So let me just do a really good shuffle here. The Empress, absolutely feminine energy, lots of birthing, either business, ventures, or a child. Okay, you might just recently be married. You don't have to, of course not everybody wants to be married, but possibly like a amorous union. All right, and you're most definitely having a child, so fertility. So really in an incredible fertile time. You might love peonies. Yeah, those look like peonies, or ranunculus. They're absolutely beautiful. So 8 of Swords in reverse. I'm going to take it this way. So you're no longer up in your head, and you're not, martiriciándote, which means that you're not like, I don't know what that word is. So in English, but sort of like going on and on and on and on in terms of your mental state or mental issues. So I think that you're doing much better mentally. Okay, so that's going really bad. So I don't know how to explain it. Not going really bad. So you mentally kept yourself imprisoned with like pessimistic thoughts, negative thoughts, or whatever, or maybe just being very hard on yourself, and you're freeing yourself from that. And this, when you were like this, you were able to get out of it. So make sure that, and what I tell my students, what I've told my students is that when you're thinking bad thoughts, or when you're really hard on yourself, just think about something really good about yourself. It could be anything that you like, that you like chocolate, or you want ice cream, or that whatever it is that you're very good at. Okay, so it's a habit and it's a way of life. So make sure that you stop yourself. You need to be conscientious that you're like, talking bad about yourself, negative self-talk. Okay, and that you need to stop it. Okay, and you just have to train yourself to get out of that negative self-talk. Okay, we do it to ourselves. I mean, life is hard enough as it is for you to be like downgrading yourself, or talking shit to yourself, or doing negative self-talk. Don't do that. Okay, there's enough haters out there for you to hate on yourself. Okay, so free yourself. You're freeing yourself from this situation, and don't ever go back. Even if things are hard or challenging, you'll be able to get them out. That's what life is about. Life is about living and being able to surpass the challenges, and it's about life in of itself. There is no end game except experiencing life and being better than you were yesterday, than you were a minute ago, than you were 6 months ago, a year ago, 10 years ago. Okay, so the name of the game is growth, which is right here. And look at this flower. You might have a beautiful garden. I know that I do. I've worked on it for years. Okay, so 3 of Pentacles, lots of communication and work coming in. You're going to get a lot of work. I think you've been valiant in this situation. Okay, and this is very courageous energy. You might have Leo in your chart. This can also be taming the lion within you, and it can also be taming a lion. Okay, so taming someone. 4 of Wands. Yeah, this is about happy family, happy home with someone that you very much love. Okay, this can be your male counterpart, doesn't have to be, or it could be you. Okay, you can be Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, and this can be what you have. I think you've tamed the sharks within you, and I think you're really navigating smoothly in terms of emotions and love. This can also be the person that you're with. Okay, because this is a partnership. This is a soulmate. You might not be on the same level. Okay, you're coming out as an Empress, and this person's coming out as a King, but nonetheless, it's a very harmonious relationship. You don't have to have Emperor, Empress, or whatever, King of Swords. Yeah, this person has a lot of like qualities and a lot of balance. This can also be you. This can be an attorney, legal issues, clarity, contracts. This can also be surgery, okay, of some sort. The Emperor, here you are. So most definitely, okay, eye to eye. This is, divine union. This is soul contracts. This is power couple, okay? And we'll take one more. Six of Wands. So you're no longer caged in. You're no longer with much barriers. You will be receiving some sort of communication. This can also be a son that maybe just graduated, or you could be this person that just graduated probably in like an apprenticeship or had some sort of like graduation, higher level, whether it be like college or grad school. It could be high school, but I'm sort of not sensing it. Even though it's a Page of Swords. This can also be communication. This can be a contract in its initial state, okay? And it's going to be a huge wish fulfillment. This can also be like all your education is going to pay off. And then Ace of Swords, yeah, you might be an attorney, might be a judge, okay? Having the key to something. There's going to be swift communication. This is also contracts, new ideas, clarity. Let me see what else. Mental clarity. Yeah, this can also be surgery. Okay, so we'll leave it at that. It's a great read. 544 on the clock. So lots of changes with your stability, which it means that you're still, you're stable as it is. So there's going to be much more harmony coming in, even though you're already in a harmonious state. 555 on the clock. So lots of changes. Get ready for them. Please subscribe if you haven't. Let's do 3,000 as a goal right here. We're almost there. And for those of you who have already subscribed, huge thumbs up. Thank you so much.